let me read this. Do you think that the new high prices we've seen now for everything will become the normal for years to come? That is a good question. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell. Now, one thing I know, based on my experience, this is what I know. I have seen the prices go up. I've never seen the prices come down. You know, I've been statue collecting for 20 years. And in my 20 years of experience in this, I'm telling you, I've never seen the prices go down. And that goes for everything in life. You know, nothing is coming down. Now, and in some ways you have to see it from the perspective of economics, also inflation. You know, everything goes up. You know, back in the day, people could spend with $1, you can buy more stuff. Now, with $1 means nothing. So everything is gonna go up. Now, the hope that we have is that also our purchasing power increases, which is right now very unlikely because of the turmoil in the world with COVID, with the wars happening, with the high price of gas due to it too, and all of that. So I don't think it's gonna come down. The hope is that the economy stabilizes at some point and people have more purchasing power. Also, that means that the economy has to change, that people get paid more money, you know, that the salaries, the minimum wage goes up, and that happens also, it's across the board in some way. Just because you raise the minimum wage doesn't mean that only the people that earn the minimum wage get a cut out of it. No, everyone else does, because once the people at the bottom of the tier can increase their what they make for a living, then of course everything goes in the same. It's kind of like it's an effect that happens all across the board. You know, it's just something that happens at every stage. So it is possible. Now, I don't think we're gonna see lower prices than what we're seeing. I see that we're gonna see higher prices. The hope is that the prices right now that we come into this gets to a plateau right now, and it doesn't keep pushing up. You know, we need to see more stabilized thing. I would love to see for these prices that are already high. I wanted to see them stay at least for a good amount of years before they keep rocketing, going up, because we have seen the last 2 years things going up to the point of they're double the price that were there 2 years ago. So this is something that is concerning. Yeah, but only time can tell. I cannot predict the future. Eventually, we'll all be millionaires. However, a lot of bread will be seven. That's right. This is the thing. Like, people don't see it from that, but we're gonna be making more money. People are gonna get paid more, but still, everything's gonna be more expensive. So it's just the way it is. There's a lot of things that could change, but it's at this point our dependency on China. It's unrefutable. You cannot refute it. We depend so much on the manufacturing in China. The hope is that companies can find ways and alternatives to find cheaper places to do the manufacturing. But at the same time, like, the thing is moving from one country to another country, the manufacturing, although there was a study that they were making that I was paying attention to, where the next country that people are looking at as another manufacturing hub, and it's very likely that it's going to happen, is India. India has the infrastructure, the power. I couldn't pronounce that word, infrastructure. For a second, I was kind of hanging on that word. He has the infrastructure to do it, but and he has the manpower. There's millions, billions of people living in India, and the second most populated country in the world, if I'm not mistaken, follow up, after China. And there is potential to do it in India. And there's other places where they can go. Vietnam, there's places that things can go. There's a lot of things. Some industries already moved some of their production in some of these countries. But it depends also on the stability of the country, the political stability, all of those factors. Latin America has gained power. There's always the potential in Latin America, but I don't think it's going to be the first choice. Although people have talked about Mexico, they have talked about other things. The thing is this: I think right now at this point is India. They could be the next big hub, after China. But also India has political upheavals. Has the some of the conflicts they have with Pakistan. All these things can always come in play. So we'll see. I think the options, it depends on the companies. It depends on the economy. It depends on the governments. It depends on so many factors that definitely are out of our control. We'll see. We can hope for the best. we can always hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's just the way it is.
Takes away